Holly Nicole here. So today we're going to have some fun with some dark colors for fall and Halloween spooky things. So today what we're doing is we're doing kind of a goth look. I'm sure I look a little weird, you know, I got colored contacts in and then there's all these dark colors. Today we're actually going to be using the Sylvia Game palette from BH Cosmetics, not a sponsor. We're using a lot of BH today. Galaxy Chick by BH Cosmetics, still not a sponsor. And the Zodiac palette. Woo! And as well as Makeup Revolution, their Conceal and Define foundation. Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. As well as some Kat Von D and some Tarte and some MAC. I'll pretty much put like the links in the description, or not the links, the items in the description for you, so that way you can kind of see what all I use today and benefit. I'm forgetting about them. So let's get started, shall we? So basically what I did is I started with, wrong, that's not the brush I want. I started with the Sylvia Game palette. Where did it go? Oh, I hate when I lose stuff. Such a mess. Gonna use the Sylvia Game in Underrated. Let's see if I can lift this up high enough for you. This one right here. It's kind of a nice taupey color for like the crease, as well as we're gonna mix like some other colors in there. If you give me just one moment, I'm gonna hop off camera so that way I can prime, because as Nikki says in Nikki Tutorials, to not prime is a crime. So, one second here. So basically what I'm doing is I'm starting in the corner and I'm just kind of swiping towards the outer corner here and just kind of smooshing that in, you know. Happy trees, just blend that right in. Give it kind of a nice smoky, taupey color. And then from there, I did, just to kind of go over that a little bit so that way it kind of meets it out, I'm using this matte pink kind of over by Virgo here. Just to kind of create a little bit more definition. And to create that kind of nice layered look to it. I love this thing. It's really good for just, and then you just switch the color. Oh, and then, let's see here. I'm trying to remember what I did. So many colors. And then what we're going to do, sorry, I'm just like bouncing around like crazy here. We're going to do Unapologetic in the Sylvia Game palette. Can you see? I hope you can see. I'm going to swap that out with, where's that other one? Come on, where are you? Stop hiding. There we go. I'm just using a little fluffy brush here. Kind of tap touch the phone. Oh wait, what did I? No, I didn't do that. All over, as I said. I actually did the purple by Taurus to kind of go yet again over the crease there. Sorry, I'm not used to doing these kind of tutorial things here. Just, oh shit. Nah, it'll work out. give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay. And then Then we break into the black. Back to black. Because, I mean, you can't have kind of a gothy, vampy makeup look without black. So, like, a lot of people have, like, that area in their life from my generation where they were, like, scene kids or emo or goth and stuff like that. Well, one thing I do know is I was kind of a late to the game on that because where I grew up, I wasn't able to have makeup until I was pretty much an adult. So when I got out on my own, that's when I finally did the whole goth makeup thing. As my lovely camera person and editor here can say, Bree, I mean, I probably did some weird stuff. What was it that some people that you know would say they thought I was trailer trash or something? Yeah. I mean, kind of funny. I just didn't really care. I just did my own thing. So that's what's important. Do what makes you happy, not what other people think you should do. I mean, unless it's committing murder or various other crimes. Stealing is a crime. Don't steal. But, basically, I started getting into the whole goth thing when I was an adult, and it was quite fun while it lasted. One thing that sucked for me, or I mean, it didn't really suck, I should say, I had a hard time finding like foundation that actually matched my skin tone. So it was like pretty easy to do the whole goth thing because literally I could go to Hot Topic, yes, Hot Topic, and buy their white gothic face powder, which apparently they don't make anymore. But I literally would buy like the palest foundation by like CoverGirl, Maybelline and stuff. And then I would put that on, but it literally would create like the lovely little mask line that was popular in like the early 2000s and stuff. So to fix that, because I absolutely hated that, I had to put a layer of the Gothic face powder on just to make it so that it kind of blended all together. I mean, not that I really needed foundation. I mean, I don't have horrible skin, but it was just like, you know, to play around with makeup because I didn't really get to do it that much. But shoot, I lost my train of thought. Squirrel. So I would do that and like the dark eyeliner and like the dark makeup and the dark lipstick that was popular in like the early 2000s. Basically kind of looked like a cross between goth and grunge. Because, I mean, you are who you hang out with. And I hung out with a lot of goth and scene and emo kids. So, not that there's anything wrong with that. Some of them have like, are like the most loyal people you could ever meet. So now, moving on here. The next color that I did is I did Pluto in the Galaxy Chick by BH Cosmetics here. I'm just going to kind of go towards the center of my eye here. As you can see, here, if you give me just a second. Just kind of patting that on a little bit because we want this lovely little dark purpley gray here. We're just going to smoke that shit out. Don't cough too much. Oh, keep it PG-13, Holly. I mean, you want to have at least one video that the kids can see. That's one thing that I definitely did on my channel because I'm terrible. Like, the best way that I explain it is I'm a classy lady who says fuck a lot. So, I mean, there's some parents out there that don't like their kids to listen to profanity and different things like that. So, I feel kind of bad because it's like, you know, I guess I'm being kind of a bad influence. I don't know. I don't do drugs. I don't drink and drive. And then, oh, I'm sorry. I'm going in to kind of blend them out with Moon here from the BH Cosmetics. And I do apologize. The silver that you see in my inner corner is the Gemini metallic color. So that way it kind of highlights a little bit. But we're just going to kind of tap that in just a little bit on the edge of these two here. I'm not even using the right side. I was touching with the side that didn't have the product. Mornings, let me tell you. Because, yeah, it's kind of early here. Well, not really early, but kind of early. Trying to get this done before I have to go back home where I'm from. And then from there, I'm going to take the Milani Stay Put eyeliner. It's their eyeliner pencil. Just kind of rotates up there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the corner of my eye here just to get that all in place. Get it nice and dark. Ooh, much better. And then I'm going to, I kind of ran out of my Stila, and I mean, it's in between paychecks here, so I have the NYX Professional Makeup Super Skinny Eye Marker, just to kind of go, like, it's already dark, so I didn't really, like, do any wings or anything to my eyes. I just kind of, like, went along my upper lid there. I mean, I did kind of a little bit of a slant, so that way it creates a nice kind of definition to it. But if you give me just a second here. And then with Gothic makeup, people like to do, like, create the lovely little angles near, at least in my generation, they would do, like, it comes to a point at your tear duct there. So that way it kind of creates more, I don't know what's the word for it, make it almost look Egyptian style, I don't know. Oh, almost there. I think I need to do a little bit more black from more of the Unapologetic from BH Cosmetics. And there I go, losing my sponge. Shit. And just to kind of darken it and smoke it out some more. And this one, it looks like, the one side looks a little thicker, the one that I did before I got on camera with you folks, because, yeah, if we would have done both eyes in this video at the same time, we'd have what should have been like 20 to 30 minutes turn into an hour, and I know you folks are not going to want to watch that long. I mean, I would hope you'd watch at least a half an hour. Alrighty, so the next thing that we are going to do is I'm going to torture myself. Because, yeah, you want to do this before you put your mascara on, because if you don't, you're going to end up losing some eyelashes. And I don't know about you, but eyelashes are important. They keep all the fun bacterium out of your eyes. Just to kind of floof them up a little. And we're going to go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I mean, for some of you that are out there that aren't sexually active, I mean, this would be kind of hard to explain, but So now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm just going to kind of dab along my under eye here. And then, I forgot my sponge is on the floor. We're going to have to pause for a minute so that way I can retrieve it. Well, I found my sponge. It was a little bit awkward trying to get at it because, I mean, this table's huge and it's like a little bit of space, like probably from like here to here. But anyways, so, yeah, get the cat hair. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this lovely little tribal look I got going on here. Like, we're just going to kind of pat that underneath, say bye-bye to the dark circles. Not that it really matters for this look, because, yeah, you know, the more sunken in you look, the better. But we can always add that in later. I mean, this doesn't necessarily have to be like, some people like to do this for like a rock concert and things like that. You don't have to be afraid of having dark makeup. I mean, there's a time and a place for it. I mean, me going back home isn't exactly the time and the place, but I'm still going to have some fun with it. You can't stifle my creativity. Alrighty, now let's put some war paint on. Anybody got some drums for me? Almost give me kind of a Black Panther vibe here, like Wakanda Forever. Which that was so sad. I found out he died. I never even knew that he was fighting cancer. Just makes me admire the actor even more, right? And not to mention he would go and he would visit children that were in like the cancer unit or whatever. And while he himself was sick. I mean, come on. That's just freaking amazing. Like, to put your own like struggles aside and, you know, try to do things for other people. I mean, it's a lot to be admired. I know I'm just kind of all over with my commentary here. Just trying to fill the empty spaces. Though you're probably going to notice that there's been like a lot of changes with like the channel and stuff. Like, we're figuring out more stuff with the video editing. Brie and I, like, we figured out how to do background music for you folks. Because, yeah, nobody wants to hear just dead silence. So hopefully everybody's doing well with the whole pandemic going on. I hope you guys are at least being able to have a chance to see some of your family members and aren't suffering too hard. I know me, I got very lucky with my job. Like, we're doing work from home, so I mean, I have the ability to keep working during this time. However, there are a lot of people that don't. And I mean, most Gothic people, they want to be as pale as can be, but I mean, I do want to add some definition here, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Benefit Cosmetics Dandelion Blush here, just to kind of give me a little color. Hopefully it doesn't make me look like too pink. So I'm just going to kind of dust that up in here just a little. And just kind of just give it a little bit of color. And then, let me see here. Do I want to contour? What do you think? Do I want to contour? Yeah? Oh, okay. Alrighty. I guess we'll add some more color to my already pale face. So that way I don't look too dead. And then we're going in with Maybelline's Fit Me Shine Free and Balance Foundation in Buff Beige, because they recommend when you do contouring, like your contour color should be about a shade or two darker than your actual face. So we're just going to kind of find right where like the top of my ear is, which is about right here. And we're just going to kind of follow my cheekbone and then just add just a little bit of an angle going towards like the middle, like where my ear attaches to my head. So I'm going to do the same over on this side. Kind of find the top of my ear, go under, and then just add a little bit towards like where my ear connects to my head. Don't be afraid to check, make sure your lines are even. So, and then I'm just going to take, I'm actually going to try this out because one of my favorite YouTubers, I've seen her doing this and I wanted to try it out. Bailey Sarian. I love the murder and mystery and makeup. Oh, it's so much fun. Not to mention, like, I swear, I think she's kind of like my spirit animal. She's kind of into the dark makeup and stuff. But anyways, so I'm using this, I got it a very long time ago. It's like Perfection HD makeup brush or whatever. It's like kind of a thick, almost kabuki style brush. And I'm just going to kind of smoosh that in and kind of blend it with the rest of my face. And just kind of get that nice contour angle going here for this part here. Get that nice little snatch look. At least that's what I'm going for. Who knows if it will work out today. And then I'm going to kind of go along my jawline here. One thing that I find funny is like, I've had friends like, you know, ask me to send them pictures of what I look like with the goth makeup. But the funny thing is like from the early days, I don't have too many pictures. So it's like, I try to play around with my makeup every once in a while just to, you know, kind of go back to the glory days. I'm looking all good and blended. I mean, I'm kind of blind in the one eye. Yeah. 3 cheers for Bree. So I'm sure you guys have probably noticed that like I don't upload as frequent as other YouTubers. Well, there's a little bit of a reason behind that. I don't have a very well working computer. Like it literally is like prehistorically slow. So I actually have to drive about 2 hours almost southwest to where my best friend is. And what we do is she basically takes the card and transfers the videos onto an external hard drive where she's able to edit and help me upload them. So that way we get them uploaded for you fine folks.
So I also have a studio.
Yep, and she has more of a studio than I do. Like this lovely room you see here, whoo, this is like my sleeping quarters / our studio whenever I come to visit. So gives us room to be creative and stuff. Versus where I'm living, I just have my bedroom, as you've probably seen in some videos, and I'm so sorry for the mess. It's hard living in just one room right now. But saving up to buy a house so that way I can actually have a designated area. And who knows, maybe Bree can come up and like, you know, record with me and stuff when that happens. looks like I got into some substances that I shouldn't have gotten into. Oh. But yeah. Let's see. Yep, that's my... Let that sit for just a few minutes here. Now for highlight, I'm actually going to use the white that I used up by my eyebrows here from those. Let's hope I can get this open without dropping it. The center of the Zodiac palette here. Just going to use that because it's got kind of a nice pale color to it that will kind of help, you know, make me seem even more pale. Not that I really need it. I mean, I'm already like vampire pale. Almost. I avoid the sun because I'm ginger. Fun fact about being ginger, like gingers don't go gray. It's like our color fades from like the really nice pretty red to like almost like a mousy brown color, as you can probably see in my roots here. And then it's like we go white. So we go dull and then we go white. My roommate likes to joke around and say that, you know, I'm getting silver fox hairs. I'm just going to kind of, just right here a little, and right here a little. Now comes the fun part. So, in my one video where I was talking about the history makeup, one of the lipsticks that I tested out, granted you don't see it on camera, me testing it out, but I was looking for like the perfect red. And while I did that, I found Kat Von D's vegan liquid lip paint. And I found that it is really sturdy in comparison with other brands. Like, another brand that I tested out was the Fenty Beauty lipstick, and I found that it smears really bad. I was so disappointed. I had such higher hopes for it. But anyway, so I digress. Kat Von D, like, it held up where I was like eating and drinking and like it still stayed pigmented. So I figured I might as well replace my original Gothic Black lipstick from Hot Topic with the Kat Von D Witches liquid lip paint. Which is kind of ironic because, yeah. Because, like, I use the black lipstick not just for, like, actual lipstick, but, like, when I do costume type shit. Alrighty, so there you have it. I have a nice dark Gothic lip thing going on and face thing going on. I mean, it may not be perfect, but here, hang on. Let me see if I can fix that. know, Brie, you think I should do some fun detail shit on here? Details on my face?
If you want. Unless you want to save that for the next, like a Halloween one.
Yeah, that's always true. We can always do something like that. I don't know. Maybe you folks can let me know in the comments. Like, do you want to see me, like, get full-blown, like, gothic rocker in another video? If so, just leave a comment below. And then if you like what's going on here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I have new videos on, like whenever I finally do upload, hit that notification bell. But as you can see here, like, this is the completed look. It's just kind of a simple goth thing kind of going on. The other products that I used is I used a Mary Kay's setting powder just to kind of set this shit in place. And we're just going to kind of have a little fun here and ultra set that thing in place with the MAC Prep and Prime. And then I'm just going to be a little extra here, fan that. But in closing, I mean, don't be afraid to play around with your colors. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, even if it's just to go out to the grocery store, who gives a crap, you know? But be kind to each other. I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.